Hey everybody, and welcome back to Nom Nom Galaxy. And today we are going to be checking out the last of the planets that we have been working on here. And it just happens to be Unba. So it's in development, so I'm not sure what that's going to mean exactly. And the only real... I guess the only one really we have the option of here is, what? Total sales for, let's see, base size 934 miles. Well, no, I don't think that's miles, but rockets launched 31 in 13 days. Okay, so you really don't have any choice. I guess maybe, I don't know, if there's no options, then it automatically just throws you in. Not sure how it would tackle that exactly. Oh, there was no matter. That sucks. Not too bad though. We still got plenty of it right here, so not too shabby. So in the last episode, I know we encountered some rather interesting environments, which had to do with like I don't know, pricker-like. Okay, yeah, I know. Build an office, blah 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 blah. It was like we had some plants that were like pricker bushes, I guess, a way to put it. And aside from that, some other unique aspects of that planet. The last planet we did, Alatic or something like that. It was a fun time, interesting time, but fun nonetheless. But yeah, I did notice that so far for this game, there has been no words of, like, any updates. Like, no updates whatsoever. Which can be kind of annoying, because, I don't know, they started out strong with having an update each month, but now it's just like, I don't know, they did a Christmas update. And that was just about it, though. So, I mean, I'm not sure what's taking them so long, but going into the forums in Steam, you'll see that, I don't know, I guess they plan on having an update this month, at the end of this month, which is February. So we'll see what comes from that. I mean, it's been a while. And if it takes this long to get an update out, well, maybe I should say, because it took this long to get an update out, perhaps they're going to have a lot more content. So, potentially it's going to be a very good update that they come out with, and will be worth the wait. Or just, I don't know, might be more of the same here. Hopefully there's something, like, really big that's introduced to it. Just because it's kind of like, right now, you know, you have the whole building thing. Can get monotonous after a while. Can get very monotonous. So hopefully they change up how things are done right now. Just keep things very interesting. But if not though, it's like, you know, this is so repetitive. You know, building like this and then searching out for soup and all that good stuff. I mean, it's not bad. It's not the worst that could happen here, but you know, there could be a lot more flavor to this game than there is right now. So otherwise, you know, doing the same old thing, blah blah blah. It's okay after a while, but okay, there we go. There's that. Let's continue making more here. And is it already the end of the day? That'd be surprising. That'd be really surprising. It's midday, so. Alright, so let's make a very simple soup here. A very simple soup. Just one purely made out of yummy, delicious grass. And yeah, I see that people were complaining about this also, how you get all these stupid pop-ups here. Even though you've played through the tutorial, I mean, oh, wait a second, is that a fish? Hello, fishies. Hello there. I never gotten a fish before in this game. Looks like a pepper, but that's pretty sweet. Not gonna lie there. Wow, who would have thought? Fish in this game. Yeah, I know how to launch soup. Thank you, sir. Thank you, good sir. But that's advice I really don't need at this point. I mean, if it's a tutorial stage, I can understand all this, but you know, when you've been playing a couple stages already, you really, you know, I think you get the gist of the game. So, yeah. That's just my little thing. Nope, don't want to do that. There we go, that's what I wanted. Alright, let's beat the crap out of this a little bit and throw another one just because we like conserving our ingredients here. We need to be able to get more of this in the future, and I kind of screwed this up. And I'm still too short. Man. Okay, I know how to corner the market. Thank you. Maybe that might give us a little oomph that we need to get up here. Good. Alright, so what does a flour and a fish make? Sweet flour porridge. Sexy. Sexy soup. Very odd, but nonetheless. Alright, so let's get some robots here to start doing our dirty work for us. Here. No, don't throw it that way, dude. Here. Oh, well, I ended up doing their job for them anyways, so nothing new. Already the end of a day, though. That's interesting. Maybe I'll build a rocket here, just because I feel bad for these guys. They're trying really hard, you know, and everything. They can't go up here, so yeah. Not too bad, though. As always, we're going to be just doing a... Oh, that was close. Almost fish chow there. And we just don't have anything to research in yet. Which can change, because there's some discs here. So, not a problem. So, let's actually work on that right now. Got a couple discs going on here, and yeah, see what we can research in the next one. After this day ends. Well, yeah, as always with the previous episodes, we're probably going to just do a few days here, get a feel for what this galaxy is all about here, well, this world. See what it has to offer, and already I see we have fish in the menu. I don't remember seeing them in the last episode, well, the other planets. So it's pretty cool. Now, are there any more fishes around here? No, but wow. Well, there is actually some fish down there, but you know, I don't want to die. Because I'm not sure if there's like a breathing thing that's going on here. A breathing mechanic that we need when we go underwater. Possible obstacles in our way here, of course. But, yeah. Yeah, I'd be very interested to see an update of some sort here. Because I know the last time something was released, it was back in Christmas, as I already said. So, yeah, around Christmas the last one was released, so you know, I want to be hopeful that something will be released soon. And one of the developers did state so. So I'd like to believe that, you know, maybe the end of February this month, that we should see something along the way. Okay, so let's see here. Uh-oh. That is not good. And there goes my base. Save that base, man. Oh, and there goes our rocket. I was really not expecting that. That's kind of messed up. That's really messed up, man. And that thing's gone. That is gone. Do I even have enough to like repair that? Let's see here. Now I have to pick up the mess for this. Oh, that thing just blew up. That's kind of sad. Oh, it's gonna crush me. Alright, there's gotta be a way around this. So what if I just have it built here? That, surprisingly enough, that makes that alive. Alright, so this is a really messed up base at this point, what we got going on here. And I'd like to take advantage of those fishes there, but I think I might die in the process. No, I didn't. Huh. Yeah, you can't do nothing. What are you doing? Yeah, so that's really messed up here. But it kind of works in a weird way. And of course that hurt. That sucks. But we got some more fish that we can use for our ingredients. So we got that one. What if we use some grass here? I can't believe how that worked out though. Something as stupid as just digging up some ground like that has the potential to mess you up royally. Sweet grass. Yeah, that's ridiculous. That's kind of redonkulous at this point. But it's the only thing keeping this part active. So I don't know what to say, but we have to live with it. And we need more matter too. Oh, alright, so it's like I'm trying to parkour out of over this place, this whole area. Oh, jeez. Well, at least we got plenty of food here, so let's see. Beat the crap out of this and eat up. Yummy. Oh, come here. No, I didn't want to actually do that, but there we go. Yum, 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 yum. And already, I don't know, maybe I just got thrown all the way at the other side of the map here, but it feels kind of smallish already. We got fish, so that's pretty cool. But what wasn't cool is when my base just got totally messed up like that. Not gonna lie, I was kind of torn up over that. And I better pick up all these pieces of matter before the day ends and then everything despawns. Or at least resets for the most part. I like the background in this planet though. You got all the mountains in the back. Alright, so we should be able to research something. So long throw, doghouse, I remember that. Stun tower. Rocket speed up, missile tower. I want to try that out. I've never even tried that before. That's awesome. So we're going to go ahead and do that. Let's get out of here. And hopefully, I don't know, hopefully our rifle throws some guys at our way, I should say. Because I'm getting a little restless here. I won't I won't lie. Definitely need a little more zing in my life here. So, what better way to do that than with a missile tower? 200. That's robbery. I would love to see this thing in action, though. So 15 shots it gets. And a shot tower, I'm afraid of putting it like anywhere here just because I don't want it, you know, interfering with the rocket. Give me that. What's wrong with you? Alright, so because of that mess up before, we lost our soup rocket. At least that one. It went bye-bye. Went into the oblivion. So that's not really an option for us now, and we should have a decent amount of points here, or matter. I can't believe that happened though. It's just the whole ground below us just freaking went bye-bye. Ah, there we go. This is what I was waiting for. Defend the base. I don't know who's attacking us exactly. Okay, so we got these little space creatures here. Little saucer dudes. Say hello to my little rocket. How about that? Yeah, that's gonna spell some fun times for you. Of course, they could just completely nullify this whole defense here by coming like over here or something like that. But really, I would like to see this rocket fire on someone quickly. I mean, on the lay, people. Alright, let them have it. Let them have it. Oh, there we go. Just what I'd like to see. Now, you would expect the rocket to just completely obliterate the opposition. It's like, yeah, that's not happening. And they are kind of slowish in terms of firing. Ow. Well, that killed him, so not mad about that, that's for sure. Ow. Alright, so that wasn't such a bad attack. Not too bad at all. Survived it. Although, not really worried about that unless, I don't know, unless they can get, like, introduce newer enemies that are more threatening in the next update. So that's like, well, I've only seen maybe 2 enemies so far, at least from what I remember. But yeah, I've only released 4 cans of soup. Okay, I think what we need here is... Nope, that's not gonna work. Crap. But yeah, I think our next job is to... Oh, flavored trend news. Who cares about that? Just here to explore. At this point, I am. Because we already know what building the bases is like. You know, newer defenses that we have available to us, like the missile launcher, which is actually pretty cool. Sort of actually fires, so just don't have a whole bunch of them, because otherwise, you know, it's possible the enemy might be able to deal out more damage than you can actually give them. So I always wanted to make use of that dog also, because that dog looks pretty cool, but from the last time I checked, it was just sleeping around. So, oh, one more piece of matter. I want to say mana for some reason, but definitely not the right game. All right, so there's a lot of water here. I swear, this whole place is water world. It's like, it would be pretty cool if you had like little villages and everything around here, like random villages that you can encounter and, I don't know, slaughter or make friends with, trade for ingredients possibly. I always thought this would be like more of a, I I wasn't expecting this kind of game when I saw it the first time. I was expecting more... I don't know, what, you start out building a base and then you kind of expand out, trying to conquer as much space as possible, dealing with, you know, dealing with a bunch of enemies along the way. I mean, it's hard to describe exactly what I was expecting, but it's a little different than this. This one has a heavy, like, kind of multiplayer-esque feel to it. I mean, there's kind of a multiplayer, but kind of isn't also. And I see our opposition just what, made 3 cans of soup. That jackass. All right, so let's get some sweet fish here. Oh, you can't actually swim when you have the saw out. That's good to know. That's actually good to know. I was not thinking that. That explains why I was sinking like that. Huh. The more you know. Alright, so I can't access that area that way, so that sucks. Sucks for me. And you don't get the boosted gravity that you would get here, so... let's make an easy soup, or, okay, you make whatever soup you want to. Are you gonna put it in there? Oh, this is a different ingredient altogether. I don't even know what to do about this. I thought that was a fish. Alright, whatever. Whatever, man. Alright, so one more day, I think. One more day is what we're going to spend on this. Before we ultimately give up. Or just quit. Alright, give me that. Well, here, let me help you out, guys. Yeah, we need. Oh, don't want to glitch myself here. Here, drop it there. I said drop the ingredient there, man. That did come from the fish, right? Okay, it did come from the fish, so... Oh, look at this. I can hover and stuff. That's pretty cool. Pretty cool junk. Alright, let's go fishing here. Go fishing the good old-fashioned way. The buzzsaw. But yeah, this is definitely a pretty watery land here. I'm definitely going to grab this ingredient just because it seems pretty cool. Looks cool. And there's my... what used to be a soup rocket. Really bad times. Really bad times. Don't like to speak about it. Really? I thought holding down the spacebar would be enough. But no, they want you to keep pressing it. It's kind of annoying. I guess that's a petty complaint, though. I mean, overall, what's going to happen is we're going to have a pretty cool ingredient for some soup. Everybody likes flour in their soup, right? I mean, I guess this guy does. Alright, so what is this? Sea breath? Yeah, I don't think I would ever touch that in my life. No thank you. I mean, some seafood's good, but that just seems like it's all water, seawater, blah blah blah. The whole essence of the sea in a can. Yum. Yummy. Bam, 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 bam. Alright, so I'm a little impatient here. Come on, finish up, soup. I mean, it looks blue and everything, so that's pretty cool, right? Got that going for it. But yeah, overall, this whole planet here isn't that beautiful. Yeah, this whole planet here, pretty small, I would say, consisting of a lot of water. So if you like seafood, then this is the planet for you. Other than that, though, the swimming mechanic is okay. You have to keep pressing on the space bar to keep, you know, to keep going, I guess. But I don't know, it's kind of annoying just to keep pressing on the space bar like that. You would just think, okay, just hold on the space bar and that's enough to get you going. Alright, here, I would like to take your, Wow, okay, you can't even do anything with that, that's weak. Oh, never mind it. And we descend very slowly. Okay, so, yeah, it's weird. Hold on the spacebar, press on the spacebar. Back and forth, and I'm pretty sure I'm losing air really quickly when I'm like this. And let's not even mess around here. Let's go up this way to get some more air, because, well... But yeah, it's just because you have to do that, press the spacebar so often. It slows down the process very much. I mean, I understand you're swimming, but, eh. Alright, so let's make this. This is an easy recipe to make. Yeah, I wonder how this game would actually be, though, if, you weren't using, you know, past gameplay data from other characters, or I mean players. I mean, if you were to just play them live, that would be a lot more interesting, I would say. That's the impression I got when I first saw this, that that's what it was going to be like. I was a little nervous about that because, well, I don't know, when it comes to me and multiplayer gameplay, I'm not the best kind of player there is. I have a lot of difficulties playing against other players just because they're usually better than I am. And I don't know, I just don't invest a whole lot of time to like a single game nowadays. On, you know, there's a very few amount that I do invest quite a bit of time in, but I don't know. I do like first player shooters, but then again, that is a pretty saturated field right there. And God knows, playing with people in multiplayer there, that's just a pain in the ass also. Halo's a good game though. At least I loved Halo 3, that was fun to play multiplayer. But concerning this game at least, which is very far from being an FPS, I don't know, we'll see what the updates have to come, or have to bring us. Probably be very exciting, I'm sure. But I think this is going to be the final day for us here, day 4. Nice amount of time, I would say, spent on this. Got an idea of what there is on this planet. It's always subject to change since it is in development still. So there's still quite a bit to actually, I guess, add to this. I'm not sure what kind of unique flavor or spin that they're going to add to the stage that makes it, or sets it apart from other planets. You know, aside from the fact that you do have a lot more water on this level, and you do have a lot of fish that you can use for your ingredients. But I don't know, they could add a little bit more to this. This place feels a little bit small. Unlike the last planet, that one was actually pretty spacey. Altanek, I think it was its name-o. But yeah, I think this is going to be a good time to end things once this day does end. We'll just say sayonara and call it a day for this planet. And hopefully revisit it once the next update comes out. Because this is, you know, the last planet available. So I think I'll revisit this game once the new update is released. And we'll see what's featured in that said release. And yeah, not too bad. We beat our competition 7-3. 42 of the share is ours, and happy days for us. So thank you everybody for watching, and I will see you next time.